Predators need to eat, and when they're on the hunt, nothing will stop them. This countdown includes a lot of graphic content, so please be advised it's not for the faint of heart. I had a difficult time watching a hyena eat a wildebeest alive, and when I saw a zebra walk out of the water with its guts spilling out, I don't want to tell you how I felt. If you have the heart for it, keep watching as we count down 15 moments of merciless wild animals hunting. Number 15. Lion. Apparently, this lion had made a kill just before this one, but when he saw this very sick and blind zebra, he couldn't resist and had to go for it. You can see the zebra just standing there while the lion watches, and even when the lion goes for the kill, the zebra barely moves, and it is game over in seconds. This zebra is being taken down by a couple of lionesses, but it's trying to get back up and pulls away as hard as it can. The lioness finally brings it down after a lot of holding and biting. These two kudos are fighting each other, going head to head, but they don't notice a lioness approaching. One of the kudos is fighting to get away from the lioness. The lioness can be seen biting on the kudu's leg and shredding the flesh. Once the kudu is on the ground, its horns are useless. The kudu is finished once its hind leg muscles are ruptured. This male lion brings down the fastest antelope in the world, the topi. The lion suffocates the animal until it takes its last breath. These two lionesses try to take down the stag roan, but the animal fights back. Unfortunately, after striking the animal several times, the stag roan is not able to get up again, and you can see it trying to move on its knees. The lioness waits a little before delivering the final blow. These two male lions team up to kill a lone hyena. The hyena has no chance to survive such an attack, even though it tries to free itself. The lions are just too powerful. This powerful lion chases a hyena, and with a swift bite to the neck, the new matriarch is dead, and the day belongs to the lion. The king of the jungle drags the dead hyena as night falls. This lioness stalks and chases a Nyala bull until it catches up to it and finishes it off. Two young lions stalk and kill a male Nyala. After successful hunts, they bring the carcass into some bushes and leave it there while they have a drink and some fun. The Fanatic brings you all the best content you want to see when it comes to the animal kingdom. If you want to see the latest confrontations between animals and the best animal videos, please subscribe now. We post new videos every day for your entertainment. Number 14. Crocodile. A herd of wildebeest is perplexed in this video when one of their own is abducted and attacked by a crocodile. Some members of the herd have never seen a crocodile. Even when the complete horror unfolds in front of them, they are perplexed as to what is happening. And that was only the beginning. The Grumeti River is home to 300 voracious crocodiles. Crocodiles and other predators affect wildebeest in different ways. Even the adults appear to be unsure of how dangerous they are. The calf's urge to fill his thirst triumphs over any fear he may be experiencing. With remarkable ease, the crocodiles glide around them. They are astute hunters that meticulously plan their attack. A strike could occur at any time. Despite the attack, the mother and her calf are still alive. They return to the plains in a stampede. It's more of a spectator sport for the baboons who are observing. They'd better be off settling down. It can take a long time for a single croc to overwhelm its prey. Crocodiles are cooperative feeders who work together. The death roll shreds the prey into bite-sized pieces, but the reptile's anger might spill over. Once jammed in these merciless jaws, few escape, and this wildebeest is condemned to die. The wildebeest are thirsty and they can't help themselves, but the crocodiles love it because they just love helping themselves. When submerged, crocodiles have the advantage over huge prey like wildebeest due to their long, hefty bodies and small legs. As the wildebeest become increasingly inundated by the water, the crocodiles pull them farther away from life and closer to death. These wildebeest are trying to cross the river, and one of them is caught by this crocodile. The wildebeest is in deep water and it will not make it to shore. This zebra tries to get away from this wildebeest, but the damage is extremely bad as the zebra's guts are falling out of its body. This is gross as the entire inside of the zebra are coming out as the zebra is jumping up and down. I've never seen anything like this before, and I must say it's difficult for me to watch. This is a sure death for the striped horse. This zebra walks right into this crocodile's mouth, and when a few more crocodiles join in on the frenzy, there's nothing the small zebra can do, even though it battles as hard as it can. These gazelles cross the river, and when one of their friends is caught, it sacrifices itself for the rest, which allows them to cross the river. These three take the lead to cross the river, but you can see an armada of crocodiles heading straight for them, and they are all put out of commission. 5 kills in 10 seconds. Number 13. Jaguar. This jaguar slowly approaches this alligator, and once it gets close enough, it goes for the kill. The big cat drags the reptile into the water to finish it off. An underwater brawl erupts when a hungry adolescent jaguar encounters a lone caiman. Who will come out on top? The caiman has the advantage in the water, but the world's 3rd largest cat is no slouch. The skilled jaguar would attack the brain with a lethal bite. The beginning, on the other hand, is having trouble keeping a solid grasp. The caiman tries to roll over in desperation, but the jaguar's massive mouth locks down on the reptile's throat. There is one advantage over the caiman. It can hold its breath for an hour underwater. He might be able to surprise the jaguar with another roll if he can remain afloat and alive long enough. It's now a battle of pure strength and endurance. Both creatures are weary, but there's no way they will let go. The caiman's body falls slack because of the tussle's tension. It's all over when the caiman has water in his lungs. The carcass must still be dragged from the river by the jaguar. This fierce feline rules supreme in a land populated by armored reptiles. When it detects a caiman in the water, this jaguar dives like an Olympian and goes for the kill. Whether the caiman is in the water where it can better protect itself is irrelevant to the jaguar. The enormous cat is unyielding, and the caiman appears helpless as the cat drags it out of the water in its mouth. You can see this jaguar swimming to a small sand dune in the middle of a lake and catching the caiman in an instant. Even though the caiman nodded its head from left to right, indicating it was not interested in being served for lunch, the jaguar went ahead. Number 12. Tiger. Tigers will hunt wild boar if they must, but because wild boar is a difficult prey to catch, tigers will avoid it if there is something more appetizing on the menu. Nonetheless, the tiger is such a great hunter that no matter what animal it hunts in the wild, it's virtually always a sure kill, as you can see in this video. A female tiger chose to leave her cubs in the shade and go for a snack on a cool, beautiful morning. She tiptoed in from behind some tall grass after spotting a few boars busy eating near the water. She chose the boar with the closest proximity to her. Unfortunately, the wind was blowing in the boar's direction, and he noticed her presence and hastily fled. She retreated into the grass and waited patiently until another boar appeared and went for the kill. Despite having spent his life in captivity, this tiger was able to kill a wild boar in the wild and drag it back to consume it. As this tiger tries to knock down a wild boar, the boar bites the dust. The sound of the animal squealing is enough to make your heart race. When danger looms in on the horizon, deer cluster in herds and warn one another. Once a tiger has isolated a deer, especially a young one, it's time to recite 10 Hail Marys in the hopes that the tiger will forget about eating you and join in on the prayer. A deer as little as the one in the video has no chance of surviving a tiger attack. When this tiger attacks, the deer lets out an alarm snort, calling for aid. As the tiger bites into the deer, you can tell how terrified it is. It doesn't take long for the deer to be forgotten. You can see this tiger jump this deer and take it down in moments before giving it the final blow. This impala approaches this tiger as if it were reciting poetry. The tiger, who despises poetry, simply places its enormous paw against the impala and sinks its head into the ground. It suffocates the impala and takes it into the bush to eat. Number 11. Cheetah. This cheetah and her cubs try to bring down this impala. I must say, the cubs are just running around, and it's the mother that's stuck with all the trouble. One of the cubs is actually helping out by biting at the leg of the impala, but the impala will not go down easily. This cheetah hunts a young impala with her cubs, and after the kill is made, she lets her cubs eat. The filmmaker has developed such a great relationship with these cubs. They don't mind his presence so close to them while they're eating. That's fascinating. This cheetah leaps into the back of this antelope, bouncing all over the place as it tries to gain control of the situation. The antelope is kicking and hopping, seeking to release itself from the cat. The cheetah finally makes the kill. This mother cheetah stumbles upon this abandoned wildebeest calf, and it's an easy victory for the cheetah. The cubs will be fed, and the entire family is happy. If you want to see a great example of the cheetah's amazing speed, Just watch it chase this gazelle and slowly catch up to it to make the kill. The gazelle is super fast and has a lead on the cat, but the cheetah manages to catch up to it in no time. Wow. Number 10. Buffalo. In this video, this buffalo is being chased by a pride of lions. The lions manage to get a few paws on the beast, as the buffalo performs a few spinoramas with the lions clinging to its back. But when the buffalo has the brilliant idea of smashing into a vehicle, the lion lets go and the buffalo runs off. This herd is chased by a pride of lions across a body of water, and just when all the animals have crossed the water, the lions manage to grab onto the last and slowest of the buffaloes. But the rest of the herd doesn't run, and they charge the lions, freeing their friend. The felines don't want a unified herd of buffaloes working together, since they know it'll be impenetrable. The lions come to a halt and taunt the buffaloes, but the large cats stand their ground and continue to face the cats. Some of the bolder buffaloes even charge the lions. The heavyweights arrive, enticed by the prospect of water. Colossal animals with colossal thirst and colossal horns. This lioness won't be able to take them on by herself, and she won't have to. The pride has been primed and it is ready to go. It's time to see what the lads are capable of. They isolate a pair of buffalo, a female and her calf, with the help of their teacher. While her students compete for the mother of all rewards, the instructor arranges a distraction. A feast for a ravenous pride. The group ultimately proves its worth. Number 9. Komodo dragon. After being bit by a Komodo dragon, an animal will become ill because of a bacterial infection. A deer has been bitten in this video, and it tries to rescue itself by fleeing into the river. However, the Komodo dragon has a strong odor that can reach 7 kilometers, and the Komodo eventually catches up to the weakened deer. The Komodo dragon is a terrifying creature with no regard for its prey. Like in this video, the creature hunts and devours its target alive. The Komodo is not only eating the deer alive, but it is also pregnant, and the unborn will be eaten by the Komodo. This is not a sight to behold for the faint-hearted. I'm amazed the deer is still alive after the Komodo's ripped out most of its internal organs. This horse is being attacked by Komodos, but the horse is not running. It just stands there, probably in shock and unable to move. The Komodos wait around until the horse falls to the ground, and that's when they go for the horse's stomach and eat it alive. A deer with a broken left leg was soaking in seawater off the shore of Komodo Island when a Komodo dragon attacked and dragged it onto the beach to share with its pals. Number 8. Leopard. A gorgeous female leopard emerges from the jungle early in the morning and spots a group of unsuspecting impala and gazelle. The animal hunts discreetly in the long grass, getting closer and closer to its prey, waits for the perfect opportunity to strike, and then pounces quickly on its prey. The carcass is then carried into the bushes, where it is played with and eaten. The gazelles stand around a small watering hole until they all begin to run frantically. But the only problem is the direction in which they run, which is exactly the direction the leopard is coming from. And the big cat easily tackles one of the gazelles and makes an instant kill. The following video features a lot of tumbling as a leopard jumps an impala and tries to finish it off. The leopard will not have an easy time with the impala because it is quite large. This could get dangerous for the leopard if it doesn't make the kill soon, but with a little sheer will, the leopard is victorious. As the rest of the herd looks on in dismay, the leopard gives this kudu its last rites. Number 7. Hyena. In the past, we've seen wildebeest struggle against lions in one-on-one battles, but the wildebeest in this video appears to be struggling against a lone hyena for some reason. It's worth noting that the wildebeest isn't particularly large, so that could be a factor, and the hyena does receive what it came for. The wildebeest is being eaten alive by this hyena. The hyena is just tearing off one of the wildebeest's legs, and the wildebeest just turns around to see what's not feeling so good. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. The guts of the wildebeest are out of its body, and the wildebeest is still breathing. This is mind-boggling, and I can't keep watching. A kudu calf is being attacked by a jackal. The kudu manages to free himself a few times, but the jackal's relentless attempts are one too many. The kudu herd stands around but makes no attempt to assist the tiny fellow. A brown hyena emerges out of nowhere while the jackal is killing the kudu, and grabs the prey from the tenacious jackal. Number 6. Guinea fowl. This young male peacock is being attacked by these guinea hens. The peacock is much bigger, but the hens take it to the cleaners. This elephant calf is having a blast chasing these guinea fowls at a zoo in Sweden. I love the green space the animals have. For a zoo, it's spacious, and they don't even have to worry about being attacked. This Anatolian shepherd got a little too close to the guinea flock's newly hatched keats, and the birds teach it a lesson. The poor dog feels bad and walks away from the flock. This guinea fowl chases this little dog. Man, can this bird run fast. The dog is annoying the bird, and the bird doesn't stop the chase. Number 5. Honey badger. This honey badger makes it as far as the lizard's tree, but misses it by a few inches, and the lizard bolts, sprinting as quickly as it can with the badger chasing after it. Even if the videographer was too sluggish to follow the two animals, I believe the badger will make the kill. The honey badger, believe it or not, is so hardy that it will attack smaller crocodiles as shown in this video. Of course, the crocodile isn't very big, but it's still a crocodile. If you thought the honey badger could handle a monitor lizard, wait until you see how it handles snakes. This snake bites this badger several times. However, the poison appears to have little impact on the mustelid. The badger pursues the snake relentlessly until it is crushed into tiny pieces. Number 4. Wolf. Despite their size, bison are so dangerous that only a few wolf groups are ready to attack them. A bison may easily kill or seriously injure a wolf, and getting one down requires a great deal of hunting cooperation. As a herd of bison and a pack of wolves move through the snow, the backdrop is breathtaking. The bison have gathered in a circle, relaxing as the wolf pack approaches. The wolves circle the herd to shake it up, but the bison are armed and aggressive, so the wolves must be cautious. The wolves step up their game by pursuing the herd to cause a stampede and separate one of the smaller bison. But the enormous beasts recognize the wolves' intention and create a circle around their young with their horns facing outwards. It's as though they're saying to the wolves, "Come and get some." It only takes one bison to make a mistake and leave the group for the wolves to win, but the bison stick together. The bison panic for whatever reason, and most of the herd flees, leaving some bison behind. And what was going to happen, happens. The pack kills one of the bison, which will provide them with food for the time being, but the wolves will have to continue their hunt soon. When a calf gets separated from his mother, the wolf strikes. Even with the calf, the wolf finds it difficult to make a clean kill. She must work quickly because the mother buffalo will soon come back looking for her calf. If the buffalo can get back in time, there's a chance she can still save her calf. The mother arrives, but it looks like the calf didn't make it. The mother is furious and chases the wolf away. This wolf chases a herd of caribou, and a calf is separated from its mother. The wolf chases the calf, which is running for its life, and it's quite fast, but not fast enough for the wolf not to be able to catch it. It's easy for wild sheep to outsprint wolves on flat ground, but in deep snow and when panic sets in the herd, the predator gains advantage and it's a quick kill for the wolf. Number 3. Jackal. These two small jackals try their hand at taking down a large springbok, and they do a pretty good job at it. One of the jackals especially is so determined, I don't think the springbok had any chance. In Kenya's Masai Mara, two jackals kill an impala. It took them 3 tries and more than 10 minutes, but they succeeded, and the family later joined the party. This jackal harasses an injured springbok and continuously circles it. The springbok keeps its guard, but for how long? The poor animal must be dizzy. This jackal hunts and kills a baby gazelle. The other jackals stand guard while the hunter is closing the deal. The hunter gets the help of his friend to carry the gazelle to a safer place. Number 2. Turkey. This female got more than she bargained for with a gopher snake. More hilarious is the puffed up male, who would care less about the snake and the predicament of the female. This turkey stops on the side of the road to munch on what looks like a snake. I'm not sure if it was already dead, but the turkey seems to be enjoying it. This turkey kills this rattlesnake and begins to take bits and pieces of it in its mouth. I didn't know turkeys could kill snakes and enjoyed eating them so much. This turkey and this guinea fowl go head to head, and the fight is violent. The turkey seems to have the upper hand, and before it causes too much damage, its handler removes it from there. These turkeys gang up on this guinea fowl and bully it. The guinea fowl tries to get away, but the turkeys follow it everywhere. Number 1. Fox. This fox jumps on a hen and kills it instantly, or so he thinks. The hen begins to run wild with feathers flying all over the place, and it never returns, and neither does the fox. This fox tries to grab whatever chicken it can, and with a little perseverance and a lot of speed, it catches up to one chicken and kills it. This fox attacks a raccoon during the night, and the raccoon is making a lot of noise. The chase is on, but we'll never know what happened. This fox carries a rabbit to its den after an easy kill. This happened in a residential neighborhood, and the fox is going along its merry way as if it was normal to see a fox carrying a dead rabbit in the middle of the day across an entire neighborhood. Red foxes, like most foxes, hunt mice and voles, which they detect through snow thanks to the superior hearing. Once a red fox has pinpointed the location of its prey, it leaps into the air and nosedives in, and the kill is made. Watching the wildebeest and zebra with their guts spilling over left me speechless. I didn't know what else to say. How do you feel about it? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's our countdown of 15 moments of merciless wild animals hunting. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.